I was 20 years old when I met David. He was this big, handsome guy. I have to be honest. The main thing that drew me to him was physical attraction. From the beginning, he was always really concerned about money. When our first child was born, things really went downhill. I thought it would bring us closer together as a couple, but it didn't. I didn't realize until much later that the things he did were emotional abuse. It was subtle over many years, just demeaning and belittling comments. He isolated me from my family and really brainwashed me. At a certain point, it got physical. I remember one time we were on vacation at night in the hotel. We were arguing, and he grabbed me around the neck and pushed me against the wall, and I was choking. I just fell to the ground and was able to get out of the chokehold. I was always too embarrassed to let people know. After fights like that, he'd be better, but he never apologized. I was always to blame. I had pushed his buttons. I became depressed because of the abuse. I isolated myself. I pushed people away because the situation was so bad. And I didn't want the kids to see it. I felt like I was two people. By day I was happy mom, and then at night I was just very lonely. I really didn't see what was happening until a friend pointed out all the ways he was controlling me. She shined a light for me. I wanted to get out but felt trapped financially. It got to the point where I felt like killing myself because it was so horrible, especially towards the end when he would hit, push, strangle, and whack me in the back of the head. It was violent enough for me to be afraid. When I saw him hurting one of the children, I told my husband to get out of the house, and he left. I started attending MAAV's support group for survivors of domestic violence and learned so much. I learned to stay away from unhealthy relationships. For once I felt empowered and not afraid. I'd like people to know that anyone can be an abuser and anyone can be a victim. If you see a woman struggling, reach out to her. Listen and believe people when they talk about abuse. Don't brush it off. People don't make these things up. Nobody wants to be abused.